Hi, good morning, guys. This is Ursula, the Hobby Container Gardener. Y'all, I'm out here on my patio and I am doing some work out here this beautiful Saturday morning. I hope everyone is having a great day today so far and for the rest of the day. So, y'all, we have gotten some storms. Yesterday, it rained practically all day down here in Southeast Louisiana, and we're forecast to get some more storms through Labor Day. So apparently there's a low or something that's trying to form down in the Gulf right beneath Louisiana. So that's where all of our rain showers are coming from. So I just hope and pray that it doesn't turn into anything serious and that everything and everyone is okay. So today, y'all, today I am doing a full week update on the seeds that I dropped last Saturday morning. So I did start my fall seed drop. Did cabbages, broccoli, kohlrabi, cauliflower, and onions. And I did a special little drop, and this was basically a test. I wanted to kind of see what would happen. So let me show y'all that first. All right, so in this little pot, y'all, this came off of that tree collard that I have over there that's about 6 feet tall. It's the only one I have, the only one that survived. I had two, but that's the only one that survived the winter. It survived the summer, and now the leaves are coming up, y'all. The leaves are growing. So I cut a piece of it off, and I wanted to see how it would do. So far, it's still alive. It doesn't look that great, but the leaves are still green. But what I did, y'all, and I said I wanted to do this and I wasn't sure, I saved the seeds when this collard tree collard went to seed. I saved the seeds and I dropped 3 seeds in this pot just to see, because I didn't know if they were going to be viable or what would happen. So after I did my cabbages and broccolis and stuff, I went ahead and I took 3 seeds and I dropped it in this pot with this collard cutting, and the seeds are viable, y'all. They're starting to come up. So this is something that I will be up-potting. I'm gonna leave this little cutting, this propagated piece, in here for a little while just to see how it does. But these 3 little seedlings, I'm gonna give it maybe another week before I start moving them out. But I'm gonna put them in some other cups so that they can start growing. So that's my little experiment, y'all. That's my experiment. So first, I want to show y'all what the onions are looking like. This is the onions, y'all. So over here, I have 2 red onions. They're not doing that great, y'all. I see 1 or 2, maybe 3. This one is the cebola onions. Those are doing great. This one is the Texas early grano onion. It's doing okay, but I'm gonna have to take this out because I don't even know what this is. It's a brassica. I just don't know what type of brassica it is. All right, turn this around. So these over here are the sweet Spanish onions. This one and this one. They're doing pretty good. They're starting to come up. And this last one, well, these 2 back here are the Texas super sweet. I don't have anything in the Texas super sweet. So some onions take a little bit longer than the others. So I'm not gonna just say nothing's gonna come up. I'm gonna give it a little while longer, continue watering it like I am the other onions. But so far with what I have coming up, I think I will have a nice amount of onions to go ahead and plant out around the brassicas. All right, so now it's time to see the tray of brassicas. All right, so this is the tray of brassicas. So these are what are these? These are cabbages. The names are on the front. I'm not sure, but I'll look at it. This is another cabbage, nothing came up. So I did a second planting of seeds in this row and in this row about 2 days ago. Haven't seen anything yet, y'all. So this starts where my broccoli is. This row right here, as you can see, there's nothing in it. So I dropped more seeds of broccoli. Still waiting, y'all. This is also broccoli. This one is doing great. Over here, these first two are the broccoli romanescos. They're doing okay. These last three on this row and this one are cauliflowers, and those are the different colors of cauliflowers. And then I have up here in the top corner is a purple kohlrabi, and that's the white kohlrabi. So seedlings are doing great, but what I wanted to talk to y'all about was the ones that are not coming up. We're gonna have to do something, y'all. So I have been having the seeds. I'm not exactly sure if it's been a year, maybe 2. Seeds may no longer be viable. So that's why I went ahead and I did a second dropping of more seeds just to see. Haven't seen anything yet, but yo, what I found out is the best way to figure out if a seed is viable to me is to do the wet paper towel method. So that's what we're gonna do today. Now I'm most likely gonna go out to the big box store or to my local garden center, Rose Garden, and purchase some more seeds because I want different types of cabbages. I don't want to have just one type of cabbage. I want at least 3. And since the 2 that I planted didn't come up, I'm gonna probably go and buy 2 more packs of cabbage seeds. But before I discard of these packages, I want to see if the seeds are viable or if they're not. So that's what we're gonna be working on right now, y'all. So let me push this back. And I know a lot of experienced gardeners know how to do this or know what to do to try to figure out if your seeds are viable. This may be for a new person, a new gardener who's dropping seeds. You know, maybe you had the idea about 2 years ago that you wanted to start a garden, never got it started, but finally you're saying, okay, I'm gonna get this garden started, and you drop seeds and nothing come up, and you maybe drop more seeds and nothing come up, and you get discouraged. Don't get discouraged, okay? Just try to figure out a solution, and this is part of my solution to see if my seeds are viable. I mean, everything else is coming up, so why haven't these come up if everything else is up? And that's my thinking, but we're gonna figure this out, y'all. So I have my paper towel. I have a baggie that I use to check my seeds, and the only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold it over because I'm not gonna put a lot of seeds, y'all. I'm just gonna put a few. So let me bring y'all down so y'all can see. All right, so I have my water. I'm just spraying it. I'm just wetting it, basically. Not soaking wet, but moist. All right, so the first one didn't come up is the Copenhagen, which is the Copenhagen early market. I do want some of these, so I'm just gonna take a few of them Let me just drop them directly on the paper. Let me see. Okay, I think that's enough. So y'all can see what I've dropped. All right, like I say, the paper towel is moist. It's not like soaking wet, it's just moist. So I'm gonna, no, you know what, let me bring all of the seeds over because I want to fold it over and put it in the bag. All right, come on, seeds. They're sticking to my fingers, y'all. All right, so I have all of the seeds over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and fold it over and just press it lightly. And I am going to add a little more water. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag. Seal it. And I'm going to go put this in a warm spot, maybe like on top of my refrigerator, on top of the hot water heater, just so that it can get warmth. And I may even go ahead and pull out my heat mat and do the same thing. So y'all seen how I've done it, but I'm gonna do the same thing to this one and this one because these are the ones that did not come up when I planted the seeds. And I will give it a couple of days. I will go back and open it up and check it. And if I see any little white tails hanging off of the end of the seed, that means the seeds are still viable. But I'm kind of impatient, y'all. I think I'm gonna go and get me another 2 or 3 packs of seeds. That's the plan. But I wanted to let you guys know, if you're new to gardening and you're dropping seeds and they're not coming up, just don't get discouraged. There are so many ways that we can get plants started. Y'all, you can start just by doing this. You know, put whatever seeds you want in a wet paper towel, put it in here. You could get seeds started like this. You can get seeds started the way I did by using seed starter mix and dropping the seeds and putting the seed starter mix on the top. You can use potting soil. My only suggestion is, if you're using potting soil, sift it to get all of the big pieces out, because it usually comes with big pieces of sticks and bark or whatever. Sift it, because these little seeds will have a hard time pushing up if there's a big stick laying on the top of it. And there's direct sowing. You don't want to do all of this work where you have to take, because I'm gonna have to up pot this in these, and I went to the store yesterday and found them. I'm gonna have to up pot these into something bigger until they're ready to go out into the garden. But if you want to bypass that and not even worry about having to up pot it, just drop it directly into your pot, into your grow bag, into your raised bed, into the ground. Do a direct sowing. So I do have some seeds that I'm going to direct sow. I haven't started them yet because, like I said, Southeast Louisiana is still really, really hot and humid, so I'm not quite ready to drop them. Yeah, I'm sweating, y'all. But I will bring you guys along when I do. But this is just an update on the seeds that I dropped a week ago, just to kind of show you guys that it can be done. It's not that difficult. Now, I did have to bring these inside and put them under a grow light, and it's because they're getting leggy. Now, legginess is not a problem because these seeds were basically dropped on the top of this soil, and I just have just a little layer of soil on the top, so the seeds are really not that deep. Once I take them out, and it may be maybe another week or two, I want to make sure that the roots are good and strong before I start taking them out of here and putting them in different pots. So maybe by next weekend I'll be ready to go ahead and up pot these and put them in their separate pots so that they can grow until I'm ready to put them out. But yeah, they were getting leggy because I had them out here and the sun was out here and they're reaching for the sun. So I'm not too worried about them being leggy. But I did bring them inside and put them under the grow light so that they can stop reaching for the sun, and I put it close down to them, so they shouldn't get too much taller than this. They should start getting their true leaves. All right, y'all, I just wanted to give you guys an update on the new fall starts that I have. Oh, let me update y'all on this too. Last week I was telling y'all that one of the pineapple plants that I had didn't have roots. Y'all see these roots now, huh? So this is going to be planted soon, and the other one has lots of roots. So this is the one that had the roots. And now, yeah. So these two will be planted out real soon as well. But I wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on. Y'all, just go ahead and drop the seeds. Don't worry about all this other stuff that's going on. Drop your seeds. Grow you a garden. Grow you something. Even if you just grow something in a pot, just 1 or 2 pots. Grow something that you like, and just kind of get the feeling of it. See if this is something that you would like to do more of, and go from there. It may be something that you're not happy with doing, so then you'll see. But you won't know until you try. All right, y'all. This update is done. I will be bringing y'all later in another video to show y'all all of those tomatoes that are coming up, and those beautiful figs that are getting big over here. I'll be bringing y'all back on another video so I can show you guys all this other stuff that's going on, that's still going on with the spring summer gardening. This is going to be mostly fall. All right, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all stay safe and y'all be blessed. I will talk to y'all in the next video.